Today we have some exciting stuff to test out. I finally went out and bought it. What is it, you ask? Like, drum roll? You asked for it. You've been waiting for it, and it is finally here. It's Ordinary, and the packaging is very ordinary. Hello everyone, and welcome back to This Is Real Life. I'm your host Sheri, and today we have some exciting stuff to test out. You guys, a bunch of you guys actually, have asked me to test this particular product, and I finally went out and bought it. I know, I can't believe it either. What is it, you ask? I went to the Ulta, partly because I had a gift card for that. Like, drum roll. You asked for it. You've been waiting for it, and it is finally here. It's Ordinary. And the packaging is very ordinary. I like it. It's like easy, clean, what have you. So what did I get? I got a bunch of stuff. It was hard, actually, because Ordinary, very simple packaging. They're not one for fancy lingo to get you to buy the stuff, which I appreciate. However, part of me needs that fancy lingo. Like, I need, use this if you don't want wrinkles. Use this if you don't want dark spots. I mean, there are some details on the box that lead you in the right direction, but there are a lot of products. So I got 5 things. Here's the first thing. What is this? The Ordinary Squalane. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Squalane. I have no idea how to say that. Based face cleanser and makeup remover. We know for a fact that if we did the white towel test, this should be taking off our makeup as well as cleansing our face. $7.90. This is where, like, you can kind of get the gist of what things do. On the side of the box, they have these bullet points. Cleans surface, removes makeup, supports surface hydration. Yay, we love all of those things. And when I open the box, it looks like this. So yeah, we got the cleanser. Then we got Natural Moisturizing Factor plus HA Surface Hydration Formula. Here's what that is. This doesn't have any bullet points on the side of the box because I'm guessing that they think that you know what a moisturizer is. This was $7.70 at the Ulta, and when I open it up, it looks kind of just like the cleanser. So that's that. I got 3 more things, and these are the exciting things. Retinoids. Granactive Retinoid 2% in, I'm gonna say squalane. Is that not right? Squalane? I know, I'm a dum-dum. You guys probably all know. Phonetically sound it out for me in the comments so I know how to say it. It says it's highly stable. Water-free solution of 0.2% ester of all trans retinoic, these are hard words, acid. Visibly targets texture irregularities and signs of age. This one was kind of expensive. $9.60 at the Ulta. It looks like that. Then I got Direct Acids, and it is AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. This one's gonna be fun. It's a 10-minute exfoliating facial pH 3.6. Visibly targets textural irregularities, lackluster tone, and blemishes. $7.20, and it looks like this. It's kind of weird. It's like a tube full of like vampire blood. I cannot wait to see this one. And then last but not least, I got Matrixyl. I say it? Matrixyl 10% plus AH, a high strength peptide formulation. And this one was the most expensive one, $11.50. It is supposed to visibly target fine lines and wrinkles, hence why I got it for as expensive as it was. And it looks like this. So yay, we have 5 Ordinary products that we are going to test on this Skincare Saturday. So now we got to figure out the order of these things. So obviously, number one is our cleanser. Dispense product into hands, rub together to warm the product, allowing it to melt into an oil. That is interesting. Massage well onto dry face and rinse with warm water. If irritation occurs, cease use and consult a physician. So this is first in the lineup. I know the moisturizer is last in the lineup because it literally says, apply after serums as needed for effective surface hydration. Don't put it on broken skin. So I'm guessing like, don't pick at your face and have like an open zit, you know, and try to put this on, probably gonna burn. You're gonna burn your face off. So that we know is last, and we'll put that last. Two of the products are morning and night. Well, so far everything's morning and night. The retinoids one is only at night. It says apply a small amount to the face in the PM as part of your skincare regimen after water-based serums, but before heavier treatments. This one's like middle. So I'm gonna say this one is before this one. And this one we do in the morning and in the night. And this one we only do in the night. And then there's the vampire blood serum. The writing is so effing tiny on the back of this. Clean face and wait for skin to dry. Do not use on wet skin. Apply evenly across face and neck using fingertips. Leave on for no more than 10 minutes. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water. Do not use on sensitive, peeling, or compromised skin. Avoid the eye contour and contact with eyes both during application and rinse off. Do not leave on for longer than 10 minutes, and that is underlined. It is not recommended to use more than twice per week. If irritation occurs, cease use and consult a physician. Today's Monday, so we'll do it on Mondays and Wednesdays. Is that too soon? On Fridays? 3 days in between and 2 days in between, so let's do it on Mondays and Fridays. How does that sound? Are you excited? Let's warm up some water, wash the old face with our new Squalane Cleanser. You guys can just laugh every time. Maybe while I'm waiting for the water to warm up, I'll like Google how to pronounce that word. And then we'll wash our face. Okay, so yeah, I Googled it. Squalane is something that this actually comes from. Apparently, you pronounce this squalane, and it is the hydrocarbon derivative of squalene. There you go. The more you know. So anyways, let's wash our face. Remember, on this one, we're supposed to dispense the product into hands, rub together to warm the product, allowing it to melt into an oil. Massage well onto a dry face and rinse with warm water. So let's do that. Looks kind of like a lotion. Doesn't smell like anything. So we're supposed to rub it in our hands to warm it up until it turns into an oil. Okay, well, it's no longer white, kind of oily, I guess. And now I'm gonna massage it onto my face. What's happening? Let's get it on the neck. It doesn't really smell like anything. I mean, maybe there's like a faint something of a smell. You know what it smells like? Squalene. It doesn't really smell like anything. So I feel like I'm massaged in, and now I rinse. I'm still damp because I wanted to dry my face in front of you. I felt like I had a hard time getting off my mascara. I had to like really water and kind of rub my mascara. But let's dry it and see what our white towel looks like. It actually looks pretty good. Oh, now that I'm looking at the camera, it's kind of bad. Oh well, whatever. We've washed our face and now it's time for the peel. I'm kind of excited. Part of me is like, you really didn't need to get this peel, but the other part of me was like, how could you not? It looks like vampire blood. Okay, so before we do the peel, let's take a before picture right now with clean face. Okay, I will say, after the cleanser, my face feels hell's smooth. Like, this is the smoothest my face has felt after washing it in a long time. Like, I've never noticed that with any other, you know, when we tested all those 5 cleansers, I didn't really notice this. This is like smooth, like silk. I like it. But enough of rubbing my face. Let's move on to this amazing shit. This is the AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. Apply evenly across face and neck using fingertips, avoiding the eye area. Leave on for no more than 10 minutes. You know how sometimes like I'll put on, I don't know, a peel, a facial, whatever, and it's like 10 minutes and then I go out and like sit on the couch and like watch a YouTube video, and then before I know it, it's like 15 minutes later. Hell no. We are setting a timer for this. Let's look at it. So it comes with this little syringe. Oh my gosh. It's vampire blood. It's like, I'm on Lost Boys. Dang. It's not sticky. It doesn't really smell either. It's just red. I don't know how much you do. So here we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously. Using my fingertips. This is weird. Rub it in. I thought I felt a tingling. Oh, it tastes weird. Don't lick it. I feel like I might feel a tingling, but then I also don't know if that's me talking myself into it because I feel like I'm rubbing vampire. Look at it. It's vampire blood. It says don't get around your eyes, so let's not do that. Okay, it definitely, like right around my forehead and kind of right around my lip area. It's definitely having a tingling sensation. Faux show, for sure. I feel it. I'm getting a little more because I need to put it on my neck. I wonder if it stains your clothes like pomegranates, because that's kind of what it looks like. I think that's good. Dude, we gotta start the timer. 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and we need to get this off of my face right now. So we are gonna rinse with warm water and get all of this vampire blood off of our face. So the vampire blood is rinsed. My skin feels smooth. I mean, no more smooth than it did after I cleansed. It definitely has a really sour taste to it. I know you're probably thinking, why are you fucking licking it, Sheri? Well, when you rinse your face and you have water on your lips and you kind of like touch your tongue on your lips, you taste it. It's interestingly sour. Also too, I don't know if this will come out in the wash. Not that I care, this sweatshirt is so damn old. But just so you're aware, that's watery vampire blood on it. It kind of makes a mess, so be aware of that. But other than that, I think all went pretty well. My face does feel smooth. It's nice. This is only twice a week. We're gonna do it Mondays and Fridays. What is next in our lineup? Matrixyl 10% plus AH, a high-strength peptide formulation. Apply a few drops to face morning and night. Visibly targets fine lines and wrinkles. And then we're gonna follow that up with our retinoid that is supposed to do the same, textural irregularities and signs of age. So here we go. I don't know if this stuff needs to be shaken. Again, very minimal packaging, very minimal direction, other than the fact if irritation occurs, contact a physician. It definitely is clear and watery looking. So a few to me is 3, 1. Ooh, it's kind of gelish. 2, 3. I was picturing something a little bit more runny. That's kind of oily. No smell, again, 0 smell. It's definitely tacky. Look at that. Very interesting, which kind of makes it hard to rub in. It's like I'm a fly paper. I don't know if a few drops is gonna do it. I don't feel like, you know me. Always the first night I'm like playing around with like, how many drops is a few? What covers my big old face? So we kind of play around with it the first night until we really get the gist of it. It's so weird that it's so tacky. And done. Done with this one. Our second to last step for our evening skincare regimen of the Ordinary products is our retinoid. Apply a small amount to the face in the night as part of your skincare regimen after water-based serums and before heavier treatments. Well, hopefully this is, because this was actually heavier than I thought. We'll see tonight and then we'll adjust if needed. So let's open this one. Cleary yet yellowy. They both feel the same actually. Oh no, this one actually feels a little bit waterier. It smells like something medical and sterile. Like, I don't want to say iodine, you know, that they put on you before they like cut into your skin. Very faint, but it's still there. Actually, I like applying this one after the sticky one. So I think I'm gonna keep doing that because this one kind of goes on really nice and almost kind of like an oil. It's nice, I like it. This one feels good. Yeah. Smooth out those wrinkles and signs of aging. Hell yeah. Okay, now we're done with that. Last step, it's our moisturizer. Yay. Here is our moisturizer, and this one's pretty self-explanatory. Apply after serums as needed. Okay, I feel like after that retinoid one, my face is pretty hydrated. I don't think I need a shit ton. I want to show you there's no smell, but there's a faint smell with all the products. It's like you can definitely tell they didn't add fragrance. I think it's just like the natural, almost hospital smell, if you will, of retinoids and Matrixyl, whatever those things naturally smell like. I think that's what the smell is. The moisturizing cream is nice. Everything's nice. Everything feels nice. I like it. I like the texture of everything. So that's a plus. Now if it just does what it says, that'd be great too. So you're asking yourself, how long are we trying this? You know exactly how long we're trying this. Because there are no claims on these Ordinary products, we are going to try them for 2 solid weeks, night and day, and decide if we continue using them or not. Do we see a difference? Is it worth it? The cost is very cost effective. Let's talk about way cheaper than Cindy Crawford. I got 5 products and I think my total $47. So let's just round it up. I got 5 things for $50, which is very reasonable in my opinion. Could I have gotten more? Yes. Did I want to get more items? Yes, I did. But then did I think back to how much I hated putting on 8 products of Cindy Crawford almost morning and every almost night? I remembered that and then I stopped myself. In the night, we are going to be using 4 products. Our cleanser, Matrixyl thing, our moisturizer, and our retinoid. In the morning, we are only using 3 products. Cleanser, moisturizer, and our Matrixyl. We're keeping this shit simple. We don't want to be in the bathroom for 8 hours morning and night. I'm not doing that again. I'm just not going to do it. And then twice a week, we're going to rub vampire blood on our face. Total of 5 products, but not 5 every morning and not 5 every night, which is a plus. Now, really quickly, you guys have told me about these products. I've heard about them. I haven't watched anything. I didn't want to have a predisposition of if they work or if they don't. I wanted to just kind of go in blind. But when I was checking out at the Ulta, the girl checking me out, she was like, "Oh, is this your first time using these products?" And I said, "Yeah, it is." And she goes, "Oh, I use them." I said, "You do? How do you like them?" And she says, "I love them." I looked at her face. Her face looked very nice. Because you want to know why? She was fucking like 22 and she didn't have a wrinkle on her face. So, not a very good indicator of how these products work because that girl was young. But she did say she liked using them. And so far, for my first use, I liked using them. Now, I will like them more if they visibly target my fine lines and wrinkles in 2 weeks. Remember, we're not looking for drastic results. I'm not saying all my fine lines and wrinkles need to be vanished. We just need to see a difference. It's like the diet that we try. And after 2 weeks, if we haven't lost 1 pound, we're giving that diet up. Do we agree? We agree. I think we're all in agreement. After 2 weeks, if we don't see something, then we're moving on. That's what I say. Okay, we are back and it is Friday. I feel like I have sawdust in my throat. I was outside doing a DIY. It got dark out, so I came in to wash my face. It's like a crazy Friday. I had to change my aligners today to a new set. I'm on set 4 now. I was out doing a DIY. And now I'm going to wash my face with Ordinary. I've been using it since Monday, and it's fine. I like the products. Here's my gripe. I have a gripe. You tell me what is wrong with this picture. This is the cleanser. This is the moisturizer. Do you get where I'm going? I feel like I'm gonna run out of this like any minute because you don't use nearly, this is hella moisturizing. So one night I put way too much on my hands and then I rubbed it on my face and my face was like white. Like I had to keep rubbing it in and rubbing it in. Now I don't know if they make a bigger one of these at the Ulta. They did not have a bigger one. This is the only size cleanser that they had. And as a matter of fact, this is the only cleanser they had. I like the cleanser. I do have a hard time getting it warm enough in my hands to make it rub smoothly on my face. That's my only issue. So far, the cleanser, A, needs to be bigger. B, needs to like emulsify and turn into an oil quicker. C, it needs to do a better job of taking off mascara. But other than that, it's pretty good. It leaves my face smooth after it's all clean and dry. Other than that, I don't have an issue with any of the products thus far. Again, it's only been 4 days. I used a good amount of it. Comes out almost like the moisturizer, and then you're supposed to rub it in your hands and warm it up, and then it should turn into an oil. But the problem is I feel like I'm rubbing and rubbing and rubbing forever, and then I feel like, well, now I'm just rubbing it in my hands. I'm wasting all the cleanser on my hands. I stop and then I rub it on my face. I can tell, I guess it's not like slick enough until I rub it over my face a lot, and now it's like, yeah, this is what it's supposed to be. But it takes a minute, and I don't want to rub it in my hands that whole time. I don't want to like waste it on cleansing my hands. That just seems silly to me. I'm gonna run out of it before you know it. Maybe I'm using too much, but I don't feel like I am. Like, I like the amount I'm using. Maybe tomorrow I'll try using less and see if it like goes as far, or maybe I don't need to use this much. I feel like if you're gonna go pick this up, just buy 2 cleansers. Save yourself a trip, because you're gonna run out of it before you know it. Oh my god, you guys, while I was rinsing on my face, a vampire came in and totally bit me. Just kidding. It's this. Remember? It looks like vampire blood. Seriously, Halloween costume. Faux show. And then I actually have seen some people do this, which is kind of cool. I don't want to get it into my eyes, but I've seen people do this. I don't know if it's like worth it, but we'll give this a try. It's a cool look. I don't know what BHA and AHA and all that stuff is, but it says peeling solution. So let's rub this in, and then don't forget, don't leave on your face for more than 10 minutes. You know how normally stuff says like, it may leave a tingling sensation. I'm like, I don't feel shit. This one definitely tingles. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Let's rinse this vampire blood off of our face. So we're rinsed of our peeling solution. We haven't used much. We've only used it 2 times. Next, I decided to change up the order of how I do things in the night. I just feel like this one is thicker than this one. Washing my face, putting this retinoid on first, then following up with this, and then putting on my moisturizing cream. So I'm going from what I feel the thinnest products to the thickest products. This I've been using every single night since Monday. That's the line. That's what's used up so far. Not much. Again, that cleanser is gonna run out before we know it. I did forget that the vampire blood, you know it's not vampire blood. I'm just calling it that. It has that weird taste, like sour, but not like a Sour Patch Kid or a lemon head. I had forgotten that that's what it tasted like until I tasted it again. It is a very interesting taste. One can only hope it's okay to lick, because I licked it. This is used pretty much the same exact spot that the retinoid oil stuff is used down to. It's all nice. It's all really nice stuff. It all feels really, really nice. In the nighttime regimen, it's like moisture. I hope that they're doing something. I bought all of the ones that said that they had anything to do with smoothing, wrinkles, anti-aging. Those are the products I purchased. So I hope this is all smoothing my wrinkles. And then we're just gonna finish up with a little dollop of the natural moisturizing cream and be done for tonight, this Friday. I know we won't be able to tell much in 4 days. Maybe by day 7, we'll be able to tell. And then by day 14, we'll be like, oh yeah, we love Ordinary. Hopefully that's the case. Because you know why? The products aren't that expensive. I mean, it's a far cry from what Cindy Crawford was asking. I'll tell you that right now. It was a joy to buy these 5 products compared to what I've been spending on Cindy Crawford. Hi. So if this stuff works, good for us. All right, that's it. That's it for today. It's Friday. I'm gonna go sit on the couch. Bye, see ya. Okay, it is Friday night and I have had my vampire blood on for damn near 10 minutes. So I need to rinse this off, and then we can continue with the remainder of our Ordinary products on this Friday night. I swear that has the weirdest taste. It just gets in your mouth when you rinse off your face. I'm not like purposely like, delish. No, it just gets on your lips, gets in your mouth, and you lick it. This is the 4th time that I have done the AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. We officially are ending Saturday, Sunday, Monday is our last day. This is the Retinoid 2%, and it's probably about down to just below where the label is. And then I follow that up with that clear one, and then moisturizer, and go to bed. I don't really know if I'm seeing anything spectacular, and I know sometimes it takes a little more than 2 weeks to see any results. I do also rub the excess onto the back of my hands. So this one I use morning and night, and it is down the furthest. It's about this much used up. I'm kind of like wondering, why is everybody making such a big deal about these products? Is it just because they're kind of inexpensive? I feel like all of these wrinkles are still the same. All of the forehead wrinkles are still the same. All of this is all still the same. I don't think anything's been happening, really, to be quite honest. I feel like maybe my face feels a lot more moisturized. The dry skin from the Palmer's Dark Spot Corrector, that's all cleared up, so I guess that's a plus. But I didn't buy 5 fucking products so that my skin, this is the moisturizer, would just be more moist. I don't know, I don't want to be a negative Nelly just yet. I mean, I have 3 more days until I can officially be a negative Nelly. It's just nothing miraculous is happening. We'll see. We'll do before and afters like we always do, and then we'll all be the judge of the Ordinary products and see if they're worth it. Okay, so it is officially the last day of our 2-week Ordinary skincare product challenge. I figured I'd put on the vampire blood peel while we chatted up about our thoughts. This peel, I don't know, what is it doing aside from making our face totally red? It's cool. I do feel a tingle. Is it making a difference in my skincare routine? I'd like to think so, but is it? I mean, like right now I feel it super tingling. I don't know why. It does stain, so don't use a white towel when you dry and wash it off. I saved all the boxes because the outer packaging, I'll tell you what, get out your damn readers because that shit's too tiny. It visibly targets textural irregularities, lackluster tone, and blemishes. Well, I don't have blemishes, but I feel like I have textural irregularities and lackluster tone. Hopefully it's doing something with those things. $7.20. Is it completely necessary? No. I'm gonna go with no. But we'll see in the before and afters. Does this make a difference? I'm gonna say save $7.20. I don't think you need this. It's fun. You might just wanna give it a try and you might wanna like walk around like a vampire. But here's my big gripe with the Ordinary. The cleanser, it's tiny. And like I mentioned, I don't know if they sell a bigger one. They didn't have a bigger one at Ulta. I've been using it for 2 weeks and it is damn near gone. $8 for this tiny of a cleanser is ridiculous to me, especially when we know some cleansers that we like that we can get for cheap, like $5 or less, and they're bigger. My other gripe about the cleanser is not just the size and the price, it has a tough time on mascara. I brought my mascara in so you could see what I have been wearing from Thrive Cosmetics. It's called Liquid Lash Extensions. It looks like this. I got it in an Ipsy box. I like this mascara, but this cleanser struggles. The struggle is real. These two things together, this does not like this. If you can't get off my mascara and you cost $8, what the fuck? This says that it's a face cleanser and makeup remover right on the packaging. And while it does do a good job at my other face makeup, it struggles with this mascara in particular. Now, maybe a different mascara that's not lash extension mascara, it might do better with, but this is what I'm using now. So I need something that washes this shit off, and this doesn't want to seem to do it. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. And just because we like some of the products doesn't mean we have to like them all. You are allowed to have a cleanser from this brand and have a exfoliator from that brand and have this from that brand. It doesn't matter. They don't all have to be matching brands. Because I don't want to have to keep going back to the Ulta like every 2 weeks to get a new goddamn cleanser. for $8 that doesn't get my mascara off. I think that we have other cleansers that would do the job just as good, if not better. And the cleanser doesn't have anything to do with our fine lines and wrinkles, so we can get it right out of here. We don't give a shit about that cleanser. And the peel, I'm iffy on. Is it just me? You know, when the product says it's an exfoliator, like I need to feel like the grit. Is that some weird psychological bullshit that has just been fed and shoved down my throat for so long? And an exfoliator, we really don't need to feel the grit. But I feel like the grit is what takes off the layers of dead skin cells. I could be completely wrong. It's not like when I rinse it off, I see a bunch of dead skin in the sink, so I can't tell for sure if it's working. I need the beads, you know? I like those. Those feel like they're exfoliating. So yeah, let's rinse this off. Don't get distracted. We gotta wash this off now. So the vampire blood is removed from my face. I mean, I guess my face feels smooth. It's not like it felt rough before. But before I put on the other products in our nighttime regimen, we are going to take an after picture and compare it to the before. Now, here is what we need to look for: textural irregularities, lackluster tone, signs of age, and fine lines and wrinkles. Let's compare the before and afters now. I really compared my before and afters, and I'm glad I did, because I feel like I was being a negative Nelly, and I'm gonna have to take it back a little bit. As far as textural irregularities and signs of age, I don't know anything about that. I don't know. Textural irregularities, I don't know what that is. But what I did see is some shit with my fine lines and wrinkles. Yeah, so from the front, this line right here and this line right here definitely look less deep in the after than they do in the before. And then on my 3 earring side, the one above my eyebrow is less deep in the after than it is in the before. And then on my 3 earring side, these like smile ones that I have, looks like 2 cat scratches going down. Probably right now you can barely even see them. And in the after, they're way less deep than they were in the before. And then I noticed, not from the front so much, but on my 1 earring side here, this fork is less deep in the after, for sure. Maybe it is working. Now, I haven't done anything but these Ordinary products for the last 2 weeks. It's just been the Ordinary products. This is the one I think is doing the job. This is the Matrixyl 10% plus AH. It's a high strength peptide formulation. It's $11.50, and you use it in the morning and in the night. I think this is the one that's doing it, which everybody was like, retinoid. I mean, not that this is bad to use in the night. These two together were actually the most expensive, $11.50 and $9.60. But if the two of them together are working, I don't think I'm a cuckoo bird. Sometimes I think you guys are cuckoo birds when you look at the before and afters. I mean, I really zoomed in. So if you want to try something for fine lines and wrinkles, I'd say this baby's pretty good. So yeah, here I was coming in getting ready to be like, no, fuck it, Ordinary. But I think I see a difference. I think it might be worth a shot. Not everything that I tested, for sure. Cleanser, hail to the no. Oh, the moisturizer is nice. $7.70, and you get a lot of it. I don't use a lot at all because it is so moisturizing. Like, I feel like during the morning time, I maybe use that much. The moisturizer is good. I do like the moisturizer just for its overall moisturizing effects. Also, while fun, the vampire blood exfoliator, I don't know, maybe. The must-haves for sure, out of the 5 things, I say these 2, the Matrixyl and the moisturizer cream, for sure. Love them both. I even love the feel of this. The retinoid one is kind of very, very, very liquidy. It feels nice. It's a good nighttime niceness. It just feels like my skin is moistured. But this one I like, and I really think that it's the one. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the one, because it says it on the box. It says targets fine lines and wrinkles. So I think this is the one that's doing the most work out of all the 5 products. This one's doing the heavy lifting faux show. So if you wanted to just maybe spend 20 bucks, this moisturizer and this for sure. Ordinary, who knew I would see a difference? Did you? Leave me a comment. Let me know if I'm crazy. Do I want to tell you what I think I want to do? 2 weeks. Is 2 weeks enough to tell if this skincare product line is all about the hype? I mean, I hear all the time, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. But guess what? I hear that about some restaurants in town too, and I go there and I think they suck. You know, the popular people say that the restaurant's really awesome. It's like, if popular guy said it was awesome, then it must be awesome. Even though I think it's shit, I'm gonna say it's awesome because I wanna be just like the popular guy. You know what I'm talking about. So what I'm thinking is maybe we test these products a little longer, but I wanted to throw a curveball in the mix. I want to test Ordinary for maybe 2 or 4 weeks more. I know that sounds crazy, but I want to try it in combination with my laser beam. What do you think about that? I would wash my face, laser beam everything, and then follow up with all the stuff. I don't know, is that crazy? I feel like we need to test it longer, especially now since I saw some faint hints of some shit happening. Let me know, but that's what's going on in my crazy mind right now. So maybe we will. Dude, seriously, look how full all of these are. Oh, I know, why don't you guys go get some? This would be so good. You guys go get some. Get like this one, the Matrixyl, and get like the moisturizer, even maybe get the vampire peel if you've got the budget for it. And then you do it too. And then we'll all do it. And then we'll all reconvene at the end of the next video and compare notes. That would be fun. I think so. Okay, let's do that. So here's what everybody's gonna do. They're gonna ask for Ordinary skincare for Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then you're just gonna go and get it yourself before the new year. It's gonna get in your stocking. You're gonna be specific. You're gonna get them after Christmas. You're gonna start doing it, and we're gonna start testing them together. And then mid-January, we'll reconvene and compare notes. So that's what we're doing. So everybody, get your Christmas list out. Write that shit down, hand it to the person that buys you presents, or ask for an Ulta gift card from your auntie, and then start testing it with me, because I think that would be fun. So let's do it. You know, our test sampling of 25 women and men, because we're all inclusive around here. Men have faces too, and they don't want to get old either. So you men, you go buy this Ordinary shit too. We're all gonna try it. So, deal. I just shook hands with everybody. So not the next video, maybe the next one after that. That's when we're all gonna start it, that next Skincare Saturday video. I'll remind you, don't you worry. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell, especially because we're gonna be all testing Ordinary products together and you're not gonna wanna miss out which one we're doing. So make sure you ring the notification bell so it alerts you to all of the videos I push out, which you know, Skincare Saturday is every other Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. Get them in on it too. Let's get everybody. We're all gonna test this. Is Ordinary a bunch of hype like the restaurant down the street that all the popular people go to? Or is it legit? And as always, thanks for hanging out.